matter. Welcome, everyone. We really appreciate you being here. My name is Mark Lynn. I am the chairman of the board for the Kentucky State Fair Board, Kentucky Venues, and I really appreciate all of you being here today for this great event. I do want to start off by just giving a great big thank you and a huge, you just don't know how big it is, to all of our contractors, to all of our partners, but especially to a lot of the guys you see over here. The whole reason we're here today is for our iron workers. These guys have put up over 4,800 tons of steel into this beautiful new building that you see over here, our renovation and expansion of the Kentucky International Convention Center. It is absolutely fantastic. They have done a superb job, and we thank you, thank you, thank you. Matter of fact, very few people realize how important this building is. It's not just important to the Kentucky State Fair Board and Kentucky Venues, but to the city, to the state, and to address a little bit of that, we're very honored to have the Secretary of the Kentucky Finance and Administration Cabinet, Secretary William Landrum.
Thank you, Dr. Lynn. My name is William Landrum, Secretary of the Finance and Administration Cabinet. This is truly a pivotal day for Louisville and the state of Kentucky. Mounting the last beam on this huge 560,000 square foot renovation project. As the state Chief Financial Officer and Chief Procurement Officer, I have the mandate to manage the resources of the Commonwealth, to maintain all state-owned and leased properties, and the honor to facilitate capital construction projects like the Kentucky International Convention Center, commonly known as KICC. In addition, we are proud to be partnering in the financing of this project. The state has provided revenue bonds supported by the general fund in the amount of $56 million to supplement the Louisville Convention and Bureau's issuance of $151 million in bonds. Through my Department of Facilities and Support Services, we have issued several RFPs or requests for proposals for this project. The first was for design services, which went to EOP Architects in Lexington and HOK. I want to personally thank Richard Polk for his vision and his design of this amazing expansion and renovation. Richard's design is what our team, headed by Jennifer Linton and Andy Caspear, used in the creation of the RFP for hiring a construction manager. And as most of you know, Hunt Construction is our construction manager. With Hunt Construction, without question, we have a seasoned and experienced company with multiple subcontractors with an eye toward delivering this project on time and within budget. I appreciate all the work the Hunt team has done and want to publicly thank Joe Eckhart, also the project executive for Hunt. Thank you, Joe. Since becoming Secretary of Finance about 2 years ago, I've had the privilege and honor to work with some wonderful, dedicated public service professionals. I want to thank Commissioner Michael Burnside for his stewardship of this project and for his leadership in my facilities and support services. Jennifer and Andy, thank you so much for all your operational level expertise. Your eye for detail, your innovation in thinking to solving issues, and your professionalism is a model for us all. And to our boots on the ground professionals who day in and day out are here on site at the tactical level, led by our project manager Paul Cable and EOP's project manager Andrew Moore. Thank you both very much. Thank you. Thank you. Louisville is absolutely a city on the move. You can feel the vibrancy, the excitement, and the true sense of community. On a personal note, it has been an honor, and it continues to be an honor, to work with such professionals as Dr. Mark Lynn, Karen Williams, Linda Edwards, and Ellen Hessen. Each of these dedicated professionals are the true meaning of selfless service. The Commonwealth of Kentucky, the city of Louisville, and the people who live and work here every day are lucky to have them. They will not let you down. In closing, the Finance Cabinet is a proud partner with Kentucky Venues, the Louisville Convention and Visitors Bureau, and the city of Louisville as we build and renovate this convention center that will hallmark not only regionally but across the nation, contributing to our state's economic value, its tourism, for many, many years to come. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary Landrum. Most people don't realize that the Kentucky State Fair Board, as we call ourselves now Kentucky Venues, is actually bigger than the State Fair. A lot of people think that's all we are. But we do run and oversee not just the Kentucky Exposition Center, which is all the way out at the fairgrounds near the airport, but also the Kentucky International Convention Center as well as other properties. And with that, it takes a whole board to put that together. I happen to be the chairman. I'm very lucky to be in charge of a great board of a lot of hardworking individuals. And most of all, if not all the board members are here, I'd like for y'all raise your hands, please. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Thank you. It's absolutely awesome to have this group to work with. But I tell you, especially working downtown, the International Convention Center would not be able to be where it's at, to be as well known as it's at, without one of our most vital partners that we have, and that's the Louisville Convention Visitors Bureau. And with that, I want to turn this over to Karen Williams, who's the president and CEO, and a vital piece of all the success and a great partner for Kentucky Venues.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Secretary Landrum, and thank you, Mayor. Today is an exciting day for tourism. There isn't a corner or a street that you can't go down that there isn't construction going on. The interest from our clients as we go out to the annual trade shows over the past 12 months has been huge. And we are a city of demand, a huge demand. So give all of that a round of applause. You know, we take for granted, I think, when we're Louisvillians, what we don't know on the outside. But I would welcome each and every one of you to travel with our team of Kentucky Venues and the CVB to see the excitement. Due solely to that package that I talked about and the expansion, this team, Kentucky Venue, Hotels, and our CVB team has booked significant business for the next 5 years. But when you open a building like this, what you want and you hope to have the opportunity is to host association events. That's the creme of the creme to do that. Well, folks, we have that covered for the next 4 years. August of 18, 1 week after the building will officially open, 1 week, we're hosting TSNN, that's Trade Show News Network, where the 50 largest trade shows, fastest growing trade shows in the United States will be in this building. In October of 18, we're hosting Teams. This is the world's leading conference of expo for sports events in the industry. In 19 August, we are hosting Connect with over 1,700 meeting planners in the corporate, association, medical, and sports industry. And then in December of 2020, we're hosting IAEE, which is an international association of exhibitions and events, where nearly 1,200 of the largest meeting planners in that business will come to this city. I can't even express how huge hosting all 40 of these events are. We will be the eyes all over the United States in the industry. I want to thank our teams, all the sales teams, because collaboratively, our hotels, Kentucky Venue, and the LCVB team working together has done an outstanding job in booking business at this center. Tourism is bright, very bright in this city, and we look forward to the future. Thank you.
You know, we have a very unique development here in town with the new convention center, the expansion, the renovation, all the added hotels, the growth, the epic economic development that is occurring here would not be occurring without also great partnership, but at the top end, great leadership. We're very, very fortunate to have not just a good leader, but a great leader here in the city of Louisville. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mayor Greg Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Lynn. Well, it is amazing. I drive by this every morning, so I see you guys working hard over here. We've thrown a lot of love at our iron workers, which we absolutely should. But one of the things that's most impressive, they perform this job with 0 accidents, 100% safety throughout the whole job. So great job on productivity and safety over here. Well done. Well done. It's an exciting time to be in Louisville. You know, we got out of the recession about 6 years or so, spent years trying to work toward days like today. And when you see everything coming together, it really makes us feel good about the future. Just this week alone, yesterday, we connected the first Louisville neighborhoods to ultra-high-speed internet with Google Fiber. We've been working for 5 years to get Google Fiber to come to our city. We're the 10th city in America with that. This morning, we broke ground at 18th and Broadway on the new Republic Bank YMCA in Louisville, working on that for 10 years. And across the street from that, on the west side of 18th and Broadway, Passport's national headquarters is going to be taking place. About $700 million in investment in West Louisville and $11 billion in capital construction going on in our city right now, either underway or announced. Tomorrow, we're breaking ground at an expanded St. Matthew's Library, which is following the dedication of the Northeast Regional Library, which broke ground last month. So lots of tax dollars being generated in this city to reinvest in this great city we have so we can take it to the next level and bring together the values that we hold dear in this city: lifelong learning, health, and compassion. You put that together with an economy that works for everybody, and that's how you create momentum. 71,000 new jobs in the past 6 years, $2,500 new businesses, 25 new hotels under construction or announced, as much as any city in the world right now. And it's happening because of this, and it's happening because of bourbonism. We've got our first ever year-round tourism now that's in its very early stages as well. So there's a lot of great things happening in our Commonwealth, in our city as well. This is one of the great symbols of our city because of the hard work that went into this, the partnership between our Convention and Visitors Bureau, a great team, Kentucky Venues, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, beautiful design and architecture, and wonderful contractors as well. This is going to be an incredible building. What it gives us that we didn't have before is 200,000 square feet of contiguous square feet, which means we can compete for 25% more business than we were able to compete with before. So when you put together the world's best facility, when it will open, with the hotel product, with bourbonism, with the world's friendliest city, there's no way that we can lose. 24 million tourist visits we've got going on in our city right now, and that number is only going to grow. So I want to thank everybody for being involved with this, the CVB, the Downtown Sports, the Downtown Partnership, the Louisville Sports Commission, the folks at the Kentucky Venues, and all of our partners in Frankfurt. Dr. Mark Lynn, our chair over here, this guy's grown one of the country's great companies. In addition to doing that, he's working 60 hours a week as a great citizen as well. So let's give Dr. Lynn. All right. So thanks everybody so much for pulling this together. All this stuff happens with teamwork. Nobody gets this stuff done alone. And that's just an exciting day for our city. Thanks everybody for contributing. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
All right, guys, now the fun part. Before we go, one more thank you, iron workers. Awesome job, guys. You guys are great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.